Hello everyone, welcome back to Mr. Easton Plays. I am your arbalist. Who works on trees? I think that's right, but I think I'm wrong. Oh, anyway, I'm your arbalist, Mr. Eastland, and I am back to more Genshin Impact. We are just about done with, gosh, what act is this? Act 9 of this chapter. Crazy stuff. And then I'll be starting Act 10. I'll try to get through half of it. We got a couple hours to work with. I'll be trying to move at a pretty good clip. Let me make sure all things are going well. Looks like everything's going good. Yeah, everything seems online. All right. Before we hop into it, though, on the last time we got Nicole, which is fantastic. We even got C2 Prune, which, you know, anytime you get a 4-star constellation, you'd say yes to that. The next question is, do I try to get Nicole's weapon? It's hard to decide. I wouldn't mind losing to Durin's weapon. However, Widsit is not bad. What's that sword? That's interesting. Maybe I'll throw a few fates at it, but man, I'm running out of like catalysts to use. I'm like really down to the bare bones stuff. I might have to start leveling up duplicates or crafting more flowing purity or something. As all of my like built characters recently have used Catalyst. It's kind of stupid. And I have no Skyward Atlas, which sucks. I have the Lost Prayer. I had to splurge on the Tome for Nouvelette a few months ago. But I'm looking for another 5-star Catalyst to put on someone. Once Nahida reruns, I definitely want to get the 1000 Prayer or whatever it is, because that seems to be a pretty good universal Catalyst for support. But Nicole is stuck on... What did I put her on? She might be on Thrilling Tales. Yeah, she's on Thrilling Tales. So, I've officially reached the bottom of the barrel. And I've like got the craftables out. It's a struggle. It is a struggle. But anyway. That's what I got to decide. I'm probably not. It's like not that much of a DPS increase compared to other options. I might go for Seat Lollies because I know she's going to rerun next patch, I think. So we'll see. But to kick things off, let's do a few standard pulls. Maybe we will get Skyward Atlas. Maybe. It would be pretty cool. I wouldn't hate it. No. 2. No. And 3. I can turn this off. Hold on. Where's my mouse? Mouse, where are you? There you are. And this. We're not going to be doing big pulls today, unfortunately. Oh, look, there's another Throwing Tales. I always does this. It's really annoying. I don't even know what I'm at, to be honest. So, okay. Let's jump back into the story. So where we left off, we were about to talk with Kale about her secret. Again, we're just about at the end of Act 9. We've met up with the whole crew. Everyone's gathered. Now we're just kind of cleaning up some of the narrative here.
I thought we were going to speak alone.
This
is a lot
everyone went with her?
I was expecting.
She's like, this is all the people I trust, which is everyone.
Even the doctors at Dar al-Shifa allow patients to be accompanied by family members.
And everyone here is family.
If Kale doesn't mind her secret being revealed, I have no problem with it.
Was she going to talk about how she was experimented on?
Considerate, Miss Nicole. I don't know what secret you mean, but whatever it is, there's no need for me to hide it from my closest friends.
Oh, is Nicole gonna reveal the
Closest
secret?
Friends. It's so nice to hear that.
All right.
It's all
In that
guys.
case, I'll get right
It's
to
all
it.
of the Sumeru men. There's none of the women are her closest friends. it's Tainari, I'll hate them, Kave, Sino, Traveler.
Kale, are you aware that there are god remains inside your body?
She's like, sure
I
do.
am. When I was young, I got sick with Elazar. Nothing could cure it. The Fatui convinced my mom and dad that they could help.
Yep.
And I was sent to an unfamiliar place. There were a lot of other kids just like me there. This creepy guy injected
Well, we know
us
who that
with some
creepy guy
strange
is.
medicine, which I heard contained god remain. I can still remember the pain like it was yesterday. But thanks to the friends who've stuck by me all this time, I've gradually been able to overcome those memories. Anyway, so you're saying that what happened to me has something
can,
to do
like,
with the god remains they injected me with?
Prophesy the future, I guess.
Yes.
Right?
Those were the remains of Nabu
Ooh,
Malukata, the
interesting.
goddess of flowers.
What?
Even Lulupar's like, what?
You don't seem surprised like the rest of us. Why?
The possibility crossed my mind when Kale recited the Goddess of Flowers song.
Oh, got it.
Paimon, jump! What are you doing here, Lilupa?
I was merely passing through when I heard
Merely
the name
passing
of the
through?
goddess of flowers. Be assured that I share your surprise. You, with the hat. Are you certain? I sense no trace of the Lord of Flowers within her.
Well, it is a very small fragment. Unless special methods are used to manifest its power, even her closest
Poems and
acquaintances
prayers.
would find it near impossible to detect. After the goddess passed away, her remains were scattered across the desert. King Deshret gathered all the pieces he could find and buried them in the eternal oasis. But
Okay,
some
okay.
fragments remained unaccounted for.
So Dottore got some of them?
Eventually,
Interesting.
the Fatui must have found a way to track some of them down. Presumably for use in some experiment. It's
I guess
not
so,
an
if they're
uncommon
really to burn
occurrence.
one and through injection. Interesting.
You're more shaken than I thought. In one sense, you've been extraordinarily lucky. So many people who yearn for this kind of power never attain it, yet you have coexisted with her all this time without even realizing it.
I don't know what to say. I'm glad that I could help everyone with this power, really. But knowing that a
Sure is coming in
fragment
handy
of the goddess
now,
of
yeah.
flowers is inside my body is... It's a strange feeling.
Well, people value their autonomy very highly.
It's true.
Even a well-intentioned intruder can shake one's sense of self.
I understand how you feel, Kale. But once you get used to it,
Yeah,
you'll find
Sano's
it's
like,
nothing
yeah,
to
I
be
know
concerned
all
about.
about this. Half the characters have been injected by some sort of mysterious power.
Huh. I guess you, of all people, have a good reason to speak on this.
2 good reasons, in fact. Incidentally, 3 is the maximum number of Hermanubis's Ba fragments that I could bear.
Oh, interesting. Hermanubis. Okay.
Let me guess. Because 2's company, but 3's a crowd?
He's already guessing the joke.
Thanks for helping to explain the joke, Taina.
Not my intent.
Goddess preserve me. I should take my leave. This boy in his wolf's head hat speaks much too differently from the Hermanubis I remember.
Really? Sorry that
Kale,
puns are the
all I'm
highest
trying to
form of
say
language.
is, no matter how many Hermanubis fragments there are within me, you wouldn't think of me as Hermanubis. In the same way, you are simply you.
Yeah, I know what you mean. So about that dream I had, was it a warning from the goddess of flowers?
Yes. Just like me, she was an angel created by the primordial humans, born with the instinct to guide living beings. Though her body and soul have perished, her essence retains its natural instincts. Even her smallest remaining fragments would do their utmost
sure is handy.
to send you that warning. The mother of dreams? Lord of flowers and oases? She must have had a premonition.
We won't let her efforts go to waste, but I still don't
Okay.
understand. Why me?
Because you had no... Well, no, she did have a family. Because you're convenient? to experiment on? I don't know.
Yes. Why, indeed. You weren't the only one injected with god remains, but only in you have her fragments
Where are these other
persisted.
kids that he experimented on? Dead, probably.
I suspect it may be because of the firm will you showed in the face of suffering. Of course, this doesn't mean you have to shoulder any extra responsibility. As this young man said, you are who you are, and that will not change.
And clearly she can't, like, use it at will.
All right.
You can't
Any
really
further
take advantage of it
questions from
unless
the family
unless
members of the
of
patient?
specific situation.
If not, we should head to the mausoleum of King Desh.
Let's move out.
We all hope it'll work. But will we really be able to open Aru? And even if all 7 pillars of King Deshret agree to let us proceed, the scale of the work to follow is daunting, to say the least.
Haven't you handled other big projects before?
I mean, the biggest project I've worked on to date is probably the Palace of Alcazarzaray, I guess. But this is
Really? Orders of magnitude beyond that?
Look on the bright side.
Interesting.
At least this time you're actually here when Sumeru needs you most.
But
You won't have to come
Right.
asking me for details after the fact.
Mock me all you want. But now that I'm here, things will be resolved far more quickly.
I guess
and
Kaveh
smoothly
wasn't
than
involved
last
in
time.
that act, huh?
Kave's self-doubt
Or in that chapter.
disappeared in an instant. Like magic.
Well, this confidence is most gladdening. Now, go and pack your things.
Are we not at the mausoleum already? I thought that's where... Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's like right over here. Oh, we got Farzan here as well. It's like literally every character in the Sumeru chapter is here.
Oh, Miss Nicole. I heard you're a very talented sculptor.
Oh,
Is
this
that
could be
true?
handy, yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't want to blow my own trumpet.
Honestly, even though Kasharawar is best known for its focus on mechanics, plenty of Kasharawar scholars are quite serious about sculpting. So if they rate your work, that's enough for us.
Who's we?
Myself and a few other scholars. Kashif, Daneshvar, come take a look.
Oh, well, if you insist, I suppose there's no harm in showing you.
She can like magically put things together too, right? So she should be able to do a lot of the grunt work. Da 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 da. See, it's just like that.
Whoa. Where did that come from?
Look at the level of detail. It's so lifelike. The squirrel descends from the heavens like a champion, and the earth trembles beneath its feet. What do you think? Striking, isn't it?
Kaveh?
I mean,
Kaveh,
okay.
come here for a sec. Oh, and Madame Farazan, didn't you used to study in our darshan? Come take a look.
All right,
I
but
like
hang
this
on a
guy's
moment.
VA. He's
I have to
definitely
finish reviewing this
sounds
proposal
like
first.
that, like snooty professor.
You called? What is it, youngster?
This squirrel statue. Isn't it cute?
Oh, a squirrel. I wouldn't say cute per se. The realism is what stands out to me. Were you trying to carve a statue of a hero, young lady?
Yeah, young lady. And you finally met someone who's older than you.
A hero? I suppose so. Actually, I didn't really have a specific theme in mind.
I see. Well, do you tend to read novels about heroes in your spare time?
As a matter of fact, I do quite enjoy those. Everyone loves a good tale of daring do, right?
Then perhaps this statue represents the heroic tale you long to see deep down inside. Also on the subject of heroism,
Okay, why are we talking
I
about this?
feel that if the subject posed with a finger raised towards the heavens, it would lend a greater gravitas to the overall image.
The squirrel?
I'm sure some would call it cliche or old-fashioned, but not me. I think it would be a perfect fit. Kaveh!
Sorry, Madame Faruzan, I'm a little busy right now. Don't wait up for me.
What a pity.
Kaveh's got his eye on the
That
prize.
young man has excellent aesthetic tastes. I was hoping to ask him for his opinion.
What a genius idea! Why didn't I think of that? Classical beauty is a great direction to
I
explore.
like how everyone's used to
Mhm.
Nicole just talking into
That's
their
it.
heads.
Once I get back, I'm going to sculpt a...
Precisely.
Okay.
A declaration of victory. Then place the two statues face to face.
Yes! That's exactly what I was thinking.
It'll be a masterpiece.
Just call me Nicole. Madame Farazan? Was it?
What? Oh, no, no. That wouldn't be right.
What?
Ever not? Madam is a state of mind cultivated from within. My dear Miss Nicole, once we make it through these trying times, should we have the pleasure of meeting again, I shall
I like how they're
look forward to
fast
seeing your
friends.
new work. In this day of age, it's rare to find people with an appreciation for classical aesthetics.
Honestly, I feel the same way. It's been a long time since I met anyone interested in this style of statue. Clearly, they don't call you madam for nothing. Also, I have to say, you're a very good judge of character. Because when I think about it, I really am someone who likes stories about heroes. That must be why I've quietly kept watch over generation after generation of them.
Now she's gonna be like, what'd you say?
Sorry, keeping watch over heroes? What exactly do you do for a living?
Oh, never mind that.
Let's not tell Madame Farrozan about Miss Nicole's true identity for now.
Good idea. Let's limit the conversation to aesthetics.
Why couldn't she know, though? I mean, I guess I don't know too much about Farzan, like her backstory and lore. Okay, that seemed like a really random aside. I wonder if that's actually going to mean something. Like the squirrels and heroes and stuff. Okay, are you ready?
I hope everyone's ready. We'll be arriving at our destination very shortly.
Here we go. Oh.
Why, we've not seen so many visitors ever, really. What
All
is
right,
this
so these
place
are-
now, a tourist attraction? Ah, closer inspection reveals many familiar faces. To what do we dusty old fellows owe the honor?
You surmise correctly. We are here to carry out a rather
So these are
enormous
going to be
project.
all the, like, figures of Deshret or whatever.
Oh, enormous, you say?
Thoth.
Ha!
Do we have Thoth in here? No, we do not.
Why, you've even put a smile on Goatee and Crocco's faces. All this activity is making for quite the special
Yeah,
day.
it's a little more like a crisis on our end.
I know that laugh. Lilipar? What on earth are you doing here?
Oh, this is hilarious. Turns out good things really do come to those who wait. As long as you stay alive long enough. When did you three get locked up in here? And
Yep.
still, you act all high and mighty, putting on a show for the younglings. Truly hysterical.
Why, you? Yes, I know. No need to shout. You're right, Lilipar. Goatee, Crocco, and I all have the same problem. But didn't King Deshret
I mean, you
scare
guys are all
away?
old at
How
AF,
did you
so
break
you
free,
guys
and
can stay
how did
locked
you
up.
get in here?
I mean,
Who
she's not
knows?
really broken
Perhaps
free.
you can ask my master one day, should you ever get the chance. Behold, the executioners of old. Some have turned into fragments residing in human bodies, and others are imprisoned eternally, leaving not a single shard behind. It's almost tragic, watching lowly prisoners like you act all self-important.
Yep.
Curiosity gnaws at you, doesn't it? Your interest in the outside world threatens to burst.
I
you at
mean,
the
no kidding.
seams.
You just sit around, I guess.
I'm starting to take a liking to this magic bottle lady.
They do make a good pair.
Time is of the essence. Let's get down to business. We come to you, O three ancient lords, to request your assistance on behalf of the Academia. If we can help you regain your freedom, then please consider lending us your aid.
Oh, help you regain your freedom. Okay.
As for precisely what we need your help with, it's a long story.
It
So,
truly
to
is.
demonstrate our sincerity, we are prepared to first resolve the problems that plague the three of you.
All right, stop arguing, Crocco. And Goatee, don't you start. What's the harm in letting her speak? It's not worth getting so angry about. Forget about her. The three questions are the crucial thing here.
Oh, here we go.
But
3 questions.
Do you really have a way to answer them? You once answered the final question, Nefer, but the seal did not open.
Oh, Nefer's already been here to answer the final question.
Of time, you have found a new answer?
You could say so.
Oh, they're sealed by the 3 questions,
when you
right?
first asked me what determines truth and falsehood, my answer was a liar's soul. Liars are the best at seeing through the falsehoods of the world. But if you want them to tell you the truth, you have to reach their soul.
Clearly that's not true. What determines truth and falsehoods? That could be Ermin's soul, right? Because twice we've altered the tree and it's changed what's been true and false.
I think that makes sense.
I found it quite compelling myself, and I told Nefer so. Unfortunately, it brought us no closer to liberation.
Well, that's simply because it was my answer, not the one King Deshret was looking for.
Can you guess which answer Al-Ahmar wanted then?
Time. And that's not only the answer to the final question. It's the answer
Whoa,
to all
okay.
3 of them. All things wax and wane with the passage of time. Love and hate eventually fade into nothing. Current affairs are always fraught with conflict and controversy.
Not wrong.
Only time can distinguish between right and wrong. You once described King Deshret as a proud man. I'd say that the prouder someone is, the more inclined they are to believe that only time is qualified to be their judge.
Time. Well. Indeed. Perhaps in building Aru, our king was in fact attempting to reverse
time machine.
To bring love and hate, right and wrong, the rise and fall of all things back to their point of origin.
Oh, there it is. Man, it was that simple, huh? It was only a matter of time, clearly.
This is the most eventful day I have experienced in a long time. You have my sincere gratitude.
Are those 3 of the 7 pillars?
Turns out the statues were quite faithful to the source.
You 3 seem to be in good spirits.
No kidding, they're
Prison
free.
Can help a person grow and learn to cherish what they have. Nevertheless,
Are they going to have to stay here, or are they just going to be walking around in the
I
world?
hope you never have to experience it for yourself. Hello, Nefer.
It's good to see you, Thoth, the Ibis King.
So, does Nefer have the Ibis King? Is that her powers through the Ibis King? No. It's through someone else, right?
Nice. Definitely puts my mind at ease.
Should we maybe introduce ourselves, or...
Sure. I'm Sethos, the current leader of the Temple of Silence. This is General Mahamatra Sino. And this is the former Spantamot sage, Cyrus.
Everything is equally new to us, in truth. We've been gone from this mortal world for longer than you can imagine.
Clearly.
Let's hold off on the introductions for now. We can always ask Nefer about you later. It'll give me something to talk about.
Okay, yeah, they are related. Chosen disciple.
You're like a helpless parent. Gods and people of yore are not necessarily welcome in today's world. Self-awareness is one of my finest qualities.
Is that so? Well, I think we'll take it in stride, just as we did with the 3 questions. Let's not forget, it was my persistence that won you both your freedom.
Fair point. I have to applaud your persistence.
And I must praise you for your wisdom. Now, state your wishes, young one. Why, your tremendous accomplishments deserve a reward, do they not?
Yeah, help us build this Aru. How about that?
In return.
General Mahamatra.
Isn't that why we're here? We need their help?
I won't beat around the bush. Sumeru is facing a crisis the likes of which have never been
There we
seen
go.
before. And we need your help.
Every calamity throughout the ages has been connected to us in one way or another.
Whatever is wrong with Ermin's soul, it severely affected the Dendro Archon. She fell into a coma and is currently receiving treatment from the Dendro Dragon.
The Dendro Dragon? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Dendro
they're
Dragon is
probably all
helping
like,
to heal the
"Excuse me?"
Dendro Archon?
They won't believe that. They know all about the Archon Wars.
Not a pep, surely. Not vicious, cruel Apep who possesses no virtues aside from her basic instincts.
Oh, I shudder to think what could have caused Lesser Lord Kusanali to suffer such a plight. Still, why would the Dendro Dragon lend you her aid? She has always held nothing but contempt for the Archons.
You can help us make history too.
A smooth talker. Well said, lad.
Currently, no one can connect to Irminsul. We hope that by opening up Aru and making some modifications to it, we can use its technology to our advantage.
Unfortunately, Aru is an imperfect creation.
Yeah,
King
but what
Deshret
if we
never
work
managed
on
to
it?
realize his full vision before his death? Much remains to be done if it is to be pitted against Irminsul itself. Besides, I hear your reasons, but to give Aru up over such would be...
The archaeological records clearly indicate that although Aru's construction took a long time, it was not beyond human means to achieve. Modern technology should solve the efficiency issues.
This is by no means a threat. But the only reason we helped you escape from Aru was to gain the necessary leverage to negotiate with you. You asked us to state our wishes.
Now he's free.
And we have.
Yeah.
Each one of us here needs your help, as do all the thousands of people living in Sumeru.
What do we think, my fellow old fogies? Shall we lend our support or not?
It's not a question of if.
Since you ask so nicely, naturally.
Naturally what? Are you for or against?
I simply mean we shall do what comes naturally. You claim that you wish to open Aru.
Okay.
Know you then that the golden slumber created by King Deshret is preserved within?
We do.
We understand the risks involved.
In all likelihood, the mortal world will never again be able to replicate King Deshret's work.
Yeah, who cares?
Never
No one
will
even
there be
knows.
another chance to come so close to creating a utopia. Knowing this,
Yeah, so
are you
close. It doesn't
sure
matter
your
if you're
decision-
close. If you're not able to use it, it doesn't matter.
Before people can dream, they must first live.
Also true.
If your minds are made up, very well. We shall summon our erstwhile colleagues to discuss this further. Saint Shezepank, Saint Bennu. Once you surrendered to silence and were buried with King Deshret. But now, we invoke the right to awaken
more
you
pillars?
with our voices.
Oh shoot, reinforcements. Oh, here we go.
Saint Bennu, responding to your call. 3 kings detected.
Initiating autonomous will.
Autonomous will.
Oh, so they're like constructs. He watches over the utopia within our the golden slumber. He's an intelligent construct. Interesting.
Saint Shezepank, responding to your call. 3 kings detected.
Ah, Lord Hereshov. What a long time it has been.
Then your trust in my well-being has long outlived your physical body. You have always opened with that same phrase, in life, death, and now even beyond.
Al-Akmar is long gone. What is the reason for this meeting?
You're awake. Good. We are voting on whether to give the people of present-day Sumeru access to Aru and permit them to perform technological renovations. You have the right to support
Oh,
or
boy.
oppose the motion.
We're gonna get bureaucracy here, is that it?
Is the pride of Al-Ahmar. Opening Aru requires the unanimous consent.
Unanimous
of the 7
consent?
pillars. I
Jesus.
hope you have a convincing reason to present to us.
Sumeru is currently in the midst of a major calamity. Let us not forget that while Al-Ahmar was a stern ruler, he was also a teacher of wisdom. A god without his people shall cease to exist.
Very true.
And King Deshret's greatest wish was to provide protection for his people. Let us then honor our God King's wishes as we consider our
Very
decision.
very compelling reason.
I do not mean to mock these proceedings, but what is the point of a unanimous vote when we know that the last of the 7 pillars, the Dendro Dragon Apep,
That-
will never communicate with us?
We already got our consent. Thank you
This
very
will
much.
no doubt surprise your mechanical mind, and I have no intention of trying to persuade you, it is true. But Apep is, in fact, healing the Dendro Archon as we speak.
Huh?
Error.
Can
Error.
someone attest to this? Do we have any proof?
I ask the 3 kings. Can any of you vouch for the truth?
I mean, we have a descender who can vouch.
Naturally, the Ibis King, Thoth.
Oh, the Ibis King can.
What?
It was Thoth's disciples who revealed the truth to us. We need not debate its veracity.
Ah, there we go.
Simply let Thoth bear accountability.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
That way the rest of us may have a clear conscience.
Nah.
Perish, you diabolical fiend.
I awakened our former colleagues for you, supported your opinion, and backed your decision.
I miss the days when Hermanubis was still around.
Nuh,
At times like this, he would offer to take accountability.
A Sino can.
What are you trying to say? Is my word worth less to you than Hermanubis's?
Hypocrite though you are, Lord Thoth, you are humorous in equal measure. How could we bear not to associate with a character such as you? I, Saint Shezpank, approve the Goat King's proposal.
Okay, we got approval.
Since King Deshret is no more, we shall receive no reprimand for acting beyond our remit. Nevertheless, I sincerely hope that those before us understand the significance.
Yes, we understand. Just let us do the thing.
Remember, the moment that Aru is liberated, the myriad souls residing within the Golden Slumber will return to the ley lines.
Right.
Once the ley lines flow again, these souls shall in turn be received by Irminsul.
That can only be a good thing, right? I mean, or maybe they don't want to because the Golden Slumber is a utopia, and they would like to stay there.
To take this step is to bring the perfect
Right, yeah,
afterlife
okay.
created by our king to a permanent end.
Yeah, it was never that good anyway.
We understand that well, and we have decided to proceed regardless.
I mean, who is in the Golden
Furthermore,
Slumber right now?
The contemporary human perspective would contend that confining souls in this way is no act of benevolence. The deceased have a right to rest in peace.
I mean, we could... What would the deceased say about that?
King Deshret's creation is clearly a place of rest and peace. It is just that many do not see it this way.
Hermanubis' representative and the Dendro Dragon Apep made their choice ahead of time, while the Goat King, Ibis
All right,
King,
that's
and
all seven.
Crocodile King have also granted permission to liberate Aru by the grace of His Majesty, guided by his wisdom and will. Let the gates of Aru be reopened.
Oh, here we go. Dang, easy. Oh, wow, a lot of birds.
Hey, look at that!
What's this? Are we under attack? No. Wait,
It's all the souls. Silhouettes approach from within the light, then pass through our bodies.
Here you are, through the sands of time.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
see
It's the it's her like dad or whatever, or her mentor from the
Father.
quest. Yeah, father. Yeah, yeah.
Father, is it really you?
It's Jet's father, Jibriel! That's right! He entered the Golden Slumber,
Yep, yep.
didn't he?
I smell
Man, I
blood
vaguely
and
remember
sand
that.
on you. You've grown, strong as a wild beast, and without shedding a tear.
You.
I mean, how would you
have
know?
to
Her eyes
leave,
are
don't
covered.
you? Please, just answer me this. What should I do for you?
This
Live?
meeting is a blessing from the gods. My soul, once imprisoned along with that of Semayu, is finally free. I am truly grateful for the chance to see you again. That the dead should meet the living is itself a miracle. One brief, precious moment is enough. Do not weep for me, Jet. I know you will accomplish many great things in your life.
I mean, she already
You will
has,
go
really,
further,
by being
to
here
climb
doing
higher
this.
than I ever did. All I ask is that you take good care of yourself.
Oh, and now he's a bird. Join the ley lines.
Father.
Hey, Jet.
Do
you
want
want something to eat?
I'm
Paimon,
fine.
come on.
Thanks, Paimon. It was just a little sudden. The chance to see my father again meant the world to me. He was trapped in the Golden Slumber for our sake. And now, after all this time, He can
Could have asked
finally
him,
rest
like,
in peace.
would you rather be in the Golden Slumber or
glad.
be back at the ley
That's a
lines?
huge relief.
You've grown strong, Jed. More than enough to fend for yourself.
Yeah. I'll leave the past in my memory where it belongs. My family, the good times and the bad. Goodbye, Father.
Man, we're really tying up a ton of loose ends with this act. Like the whole Jet quest we're getting like an epilogue for. I mean, we're going to get more information about the Doctor and Irminsul.
Ah, me. What
All of the
a
Deshret
touching
stuff.
reunion that was. It seems we did a good deed today.
We three retainers, once imprisoned for our iniquity, are surely the least qualified to judge whether this deed is good or bad. Either way, Aru is open. Now, although Aru was created by a god, human craftsmanship was nevertheless required to build the gate that connects it to this
Right.
world. Perhaps the relationship between gods and humanity follows a similar principle.
As
Kinda
for your
does, yeah.
Proposed renovations, we cannot determine which functions to keep or discard. Proceed as you see fit, but please entrust the task to your most accomplished scholars, or Bennu
Of
will be
course we
most
will,
displeased.
Toth.
It matters not. The Ibis King shall be accountable if
No.
any problems arise. Ibis, you chose to take on disciples, and so it follows that you must accept the risks of associating with humans.
If I'd known you'd be like this, I would have locked all of you away in Aru.
All of us? What does this have to do with me?
Nah, you kind of suck too.
Vilify me
Just
no
kidding.
further. Scholars, since you have liberated Aru, allow me to present you with a gift.
Oh.
Using Aru's power, we shall install a defense mechanism at our king's mausoleum. You must
Huh.
be guarded even against Irminsul itself. This shall afford
Oh,
you
that's
some
nice.
convenience. Unseen and unheard. From this moment forth, none may by sight or hearing perceive anything said or done
Wow.
within the mausoleum.
Amazing. And all this is achieved just with the power of Aru?
With technology from the heavens, the possibilities are endless. Just because
Interesting.
King Deshret did not use it for this purpose,
Technology from
does
the
not mean
heavens.
that it cannot be done. So,
All right. Well, that resolves
Well,
the issue of
that's certainly a
confidentiality.
powerful,
What about the technical side? Do we have the manpower?
like powerful resource to use.
Why, yes. I've already contacted them. They'll be here soon.
All right. Act 9 complete. Only took another 45 minutes. Dang. All right, now the real work begins. Wait for a while. We'll wait just enough for one wish. Yeah, okay, we got a 4-star. Let's go. Favlands. Damn. We shall wait.
you must be the ones tasked by the Academia with renovating Aru?
That's right. Good afternoon. I'm Kaveh, and these two are Termezi and Naisaburi. Hey, I'll hate them. Come and introduce yourself.
We've met before. This is Thoth, the Ibis King.
They
And
have
everyone
met
knows
before?
these two.
I've only ever seen these two in murals.
Ah, the paintings in the temple. They show us chatting, playing cards, playing chess.
No, only you enjoy playing chess. We were...
I wouldn't go that far.
Back to the matter at hand. A preliminary assessment by the Academia indicates that this project requires expertise in
okay.
various disciplines.
Yeah, who's going to be the project
the
manager?
deciphering of ancient texts, mechanical engineering, the restoration of ancient ruins, and elemental theory. The most capable minds in their respective fields are here before you. If there are no objections, we'd like to begin our work.
The artisans who built Aru for Al-Ahmar gave their very lives to create this splendid...
Yes, we'll do a good job, Bennu. Calm
I
down.
didn't know that. We'll do our best, of course, but we certainly won't be sacrificing our lives.
Such brazen words.
The
Humans these days
Hytham
are
doesn't
far
give a crap.
cry from their ancestors.
No, that's not what he meant. Please don't mind him. He shares your sentiments, just not your, penchant for hyperbole. Assuming that's what you were going for?
I just think it's important to manage expectations.
Shut up.
Forgive my lack of courtesy, but we simply can't sacrifice our lives to the gods on completion of the project like people in the legends of old. Here's a first draft of the project proposal for your perusal. Please let us know if you have any requests. Normally, I'd have made it look a lot more visually appealing, but we were really pressed for time on this occasion.
Naturally.
If my fellow ministers deem this meager display of respect sufficient, I suppose I can consider agreeing to this.
Just,
proposal.
is it good?
Why are you so preoccupied with the ostentatious
Yeah,
displays
exactly.
of respect to Al-Ahmar? We should be trying to make things easy for them.
Very
Never
true.
know,
Thank you,
we
Thoth.
might have to rely on these young people to look after us in our old age.
Exactly.
Very true. Very true.
This is Aru's mainframe. Be reminded to use it with great caution.
We certainly will. Thank you for your assistance.
You may attempt to lay out punishment should you so desire, though I'm afraid it would be futile. You and I both know that certain components of Aru can only be operated
Oh, that's interesting.
by humans.
King Deshret always believed in humanity. Still, the reason that Aru's modules are designed that way is not so much because he trusted them, but more because he was wary of you.
Interesting choice. Interesting choice. I mean, I don't know if I trust humans completely either.
Is that true? No wonder human artisans helped to build Aru then. He actually required human assistance
By
to
choice,
complete his
though.
greatest work.
Naturally.
Have you noticed that the Goat King keeps giving superficial responses? It's like he's just going through the motions and leaving the real debate to his colleagues.
He understands
Not a
the
bad
art
strategy.
of perfunctory speech.
Mhm.
That's what earned him his position as the Minister of Ministers. It seems the rumors about King Deshret being a poor judge of character are...
Excuse me for being blunt, but it sounds suspiciously like you're putting yourself on a pedestal and mock.
You're mistaken. And while there's nothing strictly wrong with making every conversation about yourself, it's not exactly a positive tendency either.
You? Whatever. I knew it'd be like this working with you. All right, let me pass.
One of my favorite
I need
ships.
to look at this
The two of them.
console.
It's your job to activate it after all. Everyone, please proceed with the external checks and preparations as per the procedures outlined in the engineering plan.
At least they've got a good workflow. You need someone with like Alhaitham to lead a project. Just no nonsense, all action.
Hello there, youngsters.
Whoa, the Ibis King came to life.
What do you mean, came to life? I've been alive the whole time.
You did say we could start our research, right? Are you having second thoughts now?
Just
I've
ignore him.
reviewed the proposal. The work you're planning to carry out on this grand device is ambitious in its scope. You have ample confidence
Yes,
in
we
your
do.
abilities, I take it?
Let us cook.
I wouldn't say I'm feeling hugely confident, but given how bad things are, I'd rather at least try something than sit around waiting to die.
You are the top scholars of your day. I trust you are aware that there are countless links between Aru and the Akasha.
That's why we're here.
Aru and the Akasha? But I thought the Akasha was the Academia's greatest technological accomplishment, created years ago by the Dendro Archon to help her people access knowledge.
Yes.
And you too? Do you not know either?
You've read the instruction manual, right? You tell them.
An instruction manual? The Akasha has an instruction manual? The Dendro
Yeah, everyone
Archon
used
is
it.
a kind and thoughtful god indeed.
It used to sit on a shelf in the corner at the House of Dana. Not the most popular read. If the manual is to be believed, Aru was in fact the original inspiration for the Akasha system.
What? But there are so few records about Aru anywhere. And practically none of the scientific expeditions into the desert had anything to do with it.
Ah, but this is something you could not possibly have known. You may have heard many stories about the desert, but what is the most important aspect of history? Consider this
Time?
acquaintance.
I don't know.
Anyone from Vahumana present?
I'm from Vahumana. It's, well, veracity.
Precisely. And a large part of veracity is the chronological order in which events occur. I may as well tell you. In the beginning, Nabu-Malikata, the goddess of flowers, descended upon Sumeru.
We know that.
The glory of the heaven was within her. Then she created the Jinn, enlightened them, and ordered them to serve her. 2 other gods also walked upon this land where wisdom flowed in abundance, and the 3 met beneath the great green tree. It was the first and greatest alliance. We should speak with reverence of this covenant between the 3, which transcended both time and life.
Who are the other 2?
All the great changes in Sumeru's history began with the goddess of flowers. For King Deshret's sake, she pried into the secrets of Celestia, and for this was burned to ashes by the flames of wrath. So grieved was King Deshret by her passing that he lost all interest in state affairs and devoted himself instead to the knowledge that she had brought back.
Got it, yeah.
It was after learning of the technology from that floating island in the sky.
So this is Celestia technology, essentially.
Aru. And so the Akasha was inspired by Aru, while the basis for Aru itself came
So the Akasha is also Celestia technology adjacent.
Well, if the 2 share a common technological origin, then connecting one system to the other is an entirely feasible idea.
Unbelievable. Have you no reverence at all for celestial technology?
I guess we should.
No,
I don't know.
I do, but there's no time for that. The schedule is too tight.
Perhaps you could try coming up with our cutoff dates.
You know what it's like having to turn around 5 different drafts in one day?
Yeah, also, Sir Ibis King, you don't plan on getting directly involved at all, do you?
Yes, well, you strike us more as having come to give a popular science lecture. Or, wait, does this count as more of a...
Yeah, if you're gonna be around here, get to work, slacker.
Neither. Anyway, this sounds like far too much
go
work.
back and sit in the corner, Grandpa.
Still, if
let the
Aru
youngins
is
do
so
the work.
powerful, why didn't King Deshret use it for more ambitious ends?
Because it was never fully completed. King Deshret had grand plans, but he perished before they could come to fruition. In the beginning, his wish was to create something that could rival the very world itself.
Create an entirely new world, I bet, like a new Irminsul.
For that ambition, what he desired, she bestowed, and thus was knowledge brought into the world. Her courage and sacrifice had to be honored with the most splendid of monuments, or King Deshret would, and that monument, built from knowledge and technology, etched with a sacrificial and courageous love.
That's Aru?
Even in its
The
unfinished
monument?
form, it deserves to be treasured. At that time, King Deshret said the following to the Lord of Dendro: "Since we share an eternal covenant, I shall never be your enemy. Hence, the fruits of wisdom from the heavens is not to be devoured. Remember, it is not that I lack the power to become the enemy of wisdom. Yet you and she have taught me much and shown me kindness. For this, I cherish you both. In the end, Aru was only used to store a portion of the souls. It was but a primitive form of the masterwork the king had envisaged. His final hope for Aru was to return to the past, when she yet lived."
Oh, Nabu-Malikata.
So the point you're making is, King Deshret was both powerful and ambitious, and he only ceased his imperious ways out of affection for the goddess of flowers and the Dendro Archon. You could see this as an act of mercy, but you could also see it as the sentiments that lay between these 3 gods placing constraints on him. This was, after all, the foundation of the alliance between them.
Now, is that a smart idea? I guess so. You need your allies.
This explains why Aru was both a prison and a monument, and why the answer to the 3 questions was time.
You have to be careful who you get involved with, or you invite all manner of misfortune. This is as true for gods as it is for human. Love is the same. It is both a prison and a monument.
True.
All right, let us pause the story here for now. Seeing as you've been so diligent, I'll offer a little help.
Thank you,
Who's in
since
charge
we wasted so much time talking to
you
you.
two?
Ah, yes, me and him.
Now then, close your eyes. Wisdom hides in the space between the tangible and the intangible. It is to convey the incommunicable
Are they gonna get a
through
power
the
up?
simplest of mediums. By the power of King Deshret, I shall grant you a glimpse into the unseen
Oh, shoot.
secrets that lie at the threshold of existence.
Oh, the eyes are opened. Oh, look at that.
Where did this come from? Is it a new mechanism?
It looks more like some form of externalized information. You've rendered it visible?
Just as the Akasha allows
That's
you
nice.
to access a greater range of knowledge, the power of our king permits one to perceive ingenuities that do not belong to this world. This is no ordinary mechanism.
Oh, gotta do these puzzles
It
again.
reflects the internal structure of Aru. Whether you choose to increase or decrease, keep or discard. Come, use these to achieve
Well, that's
the
nice.
outcome you desire.
Looks mechanical to me. Better let me handle it, just in case. But wait, how do I get up there?
Turn around.
So that's where the elevator is.
Uh-oh, we're glitching. We're glitching. Oh, hey, we're up here. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Rotate. There we go. Okay, I see. Can release that. Oh, one of
Obelisks
the
were used
obelisks.
to record important information in the ancient desert civilization.
Right.
Hey, Alhaitham, there's some writing here I'll need you to decipher. I've sent it to your screen. Do you see it?
Got it. It's a little blurry, but I should manage.
Take a look and tell me what it says. Oh, and I'll send any other similar text directly to you from now on.
Good. We don't need to
Let's
go
start
through this
with
conversation
one.
every time.
It's
Herein
a very
live
different
verses
older
written for
script.
Yellow Sands.
Herein live verses written for the Yellow Sands. Looks like cultural information from the age of King Deshret.
Okay.
If so, I suggest you delete it.
What?
Words thrown together merely for fun. I had no idea Aru kept a record of this.
Well, as long as you're certain that this is strictly private information, that's fine.
It is
All right, well,
Okay.
I guess I'll start now.
Can we get some important information? It's gonna go an angle. I probably need to do that. That's gonna move over there. And this way. And then gonna move this to the side. Easy. Another obelisk? What does this one say?
Found some more. Sending the...
These are all reports about the Gurubad conflict.
Can we delete them?
I'd say so. Most of this information has already been archived anyway.
What if there are details in there that Vahumana missed?
They'll just have to live with it. If we don't resolve these issues now, there won't even be an academia in the future, let alone a Vahumana Darshan.
I mean, if you gotta delete it and you're sure it's a duplicate.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, done. There's some other
always-
monuments nearby.
I always
I'll
hate
check them out.
deleting things. It's like, but what if I need it? You'll likely never need it. Where's it going? Oh. No, rotate. Come on. Gotta rotate that. Yes, we know that's gonna unlock, and I need to get this ball over here. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Make it, make it, make it, make it, make it. Yeah, there we go. All right, what does this say?
Another monument.
Hold on.
Must be important.
You're still reading it? How long is it?
It records the development and governance of the Oasis civilization.
Oh, okay.
Most of it concerns the Jinn, but it also contains records left by the artisans who built Aru.
Is it important?
Some of it. There was no way for me to read the whole thing in its entirety, so I had to rely on my intuition to pick the parts worth keeping.
What about the artisans' records? What do they mention?
They're speculations, mostly. For instance, they were wondering how to protect themselves if King Deshret decided to silence them after the construction of Aru was complete.
Sounds like pure mythology to me. Surely that kind of thing didn't really happen.
Of course it
The
did.
records do emphasize that this was merely their conjecture based on
based on
myths.
myths. Interesting.
Still, the artisans did leave details of their plans to survive, including blueprints for their escape route.
Could those be
Even that
used?
got recorded? Okay, well, I'll make a copy of this first before I delete it.
Is that truly necessary? You won't be needing those.
No, no.
Really?
The blueprints are important. I want to keep them as a memento.
Oh, just for personal use. Okay. He's the artisan. He gets to do what he wants.
I think that should just about do it.
It meets the
So-
requirements of the contingency plans, so we should be good.
So was that
I gotta
valuable,
say,
or
It's the strangest feeling. This cross between reality and the intangible. It's like drifting between life and death. Or in and out of a dream. Using my own hands to manipulate illusions that are forever out of reach.
Chasing dreams in the most literal sense. Definitely a novel experience.
What happens if my spirit just floats away?
you're
That
good,
won't
dude?
happen. Anyway, I wouldn't celebrate just yet if I were you. There's likely to be a phase 2 of this project.
Oh,
All right. I'd better keep my wits about me then.
a phase 2? Rest for a while. Cool, cool, cool. All right. Rest in the golden slumber. I gotta go all the way around, really? So what are they building? Like, is it going to be a physical thing? I'm interested to see what the actual result is. Okay, why are we going out here?
Traveler from afar, do you worry?
Okay, so they
for the
can
fate
go
of
out
Sumeru
here, I
as
guess.
well?
Of course.
Greetings, Crocodile King.
Please be at ease. I'm just here to chat with you about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
She'll be
Sounds like
fine.
you really care about her.
Yes, although to be exact, it is a mixture of
Did
both
they
concern
even
and
meet Lesser Lord
curiosity that I
Kusanali?
feel.
I mean, we changed Irminsul. I bet they know something's changed. Like something doesn't add up with my memory of Lesser Lord Kusanali, because they probably remember Greater Lord Kusanali.
Speaking of Nahida, Paimon was wondering how she's doing.
Everyone doesn't know what happened.
Wait a moment.
What is it?
I tried calling out to a Pep, but there was no response. This can only mean that she is focusing all her energy on taking care of Lesser Lord Kusanali.
It's very nice of her.
All the gods who served King Deshret seemed super surprised to hear that a Pep agreed to help Nahida. Guessing she made a bad impression on you or something.
Are you
I mean,
aware
do you
of the
blame her?
history between her and our king?
I am aware.
Then you are learned indeed. I'm glad to know that Sumeru has the support.
Dang,
of
we really
someone
just
like
skipped all
you.
that text. That's
At
nice.
the end of his life, King Deshret tricked the Dendro
Oh, okay,
dragon.
never mind. He's
into
gonna explain
swallowing
anyway.
him whole, leaving her to bear the torment of his sins.
Ooh,
The
rip.
Dendro dragon despised King Deshret, yet he outwitted her. Rather than bringing disaster to the land, he chose to deceive her and thereby ensure his annihilation. An act that surely displays his love.
Very nice of him.
For the Dendro Dragon stands for the glory of a bygone era. She hated Al-Ahmar and what he represented. All the gods, all the power they wielded. And so,
Right.
her willingness to help the Dendro
the
Archon
dragons
through
both
this
hate
crisis
humans
comes
and
as a great
Celestia.
surprise indeed. It makes one wonder whether, perhaps, the Dendro Archon assisted her in the past.
Yeah, my past. Not your past, technically.
Yep, Nahida did her a huge favor.
Yeah, we were involved.
So Lesser Lord Kusanali put an end to the Dendro Dragon's many long years of torment. As much as she loathes the Seven, Apep knows kindness when she sees it. No wonder she was willing to make an exception.
Yeah, that's the sense we got from dealing with her too.
Very transactional.
She
Yep.
is not incapable of coexisting with other living things.
Besides mushrooms.
Rather, she actively chooses to avoid coexistence. And this despite the fact that she symbolizes life itself.
Yeah, true.
How ironic. All of this being said, I wouldn't expect too much from her if I were you. Nothing will change her hatred towards humanity.
We just
and
need her
gods.
to keep Nahida on life support, for real.
Keep that in mind. Anyway, how much longer do you think Nahida needs to stay with the Pep? For all we
Is it
know,
pickup time?
Fatui might still be in the desert. Just to be on the safe side, I'm alright, Paimon.
Oh, hey!
Huh? Was that Nahida's voice?
It seems the treatment was effective.
Since when do my deeds require your evaluation?
We just are very concerned for our friend, okay?
Here will do just fine.
I had no intention of taking you any further.
Yeah, okay,
One
Pap.
ought not expect greater generosity than they have earned.
You always hide your kindness away like an oasis within a sandstorm. Only those who make it through the swirling winds can know just how beautiful that oasis is, and how much hope it brings.
You dare appraise my being?
Take the compliment, Apep.
No, I'm expressing my gratitude. I want to thank you for sharing your
Our goat is
precious
back.
life
Nahida's
with
back.
me.
One of the best characters in the game.
Awake already? You are more resilient than I thought.
Pep, I feel much better. Thank you.
Gods and their gratitude mean little to me. I would rather you give me your assurance that the situation with Irminsul and Sumeru's ley lines will be competently managed.
We're on it. Don't worry about it, babe.
If I suffer any ill effects from the ley lines, you, as the god of this land, will be held responsible.
I understand what you require, but I would assume this task even if you did not demand it. Sumeru is my responsibility. I must resume my duties as soon as possible.
A farcical notion. God of Sumeru, I hope you realize how unextraordinary
How
your strength
unextraordinary your strength is. Wow, brutal, okay?
And yet,
Nah, she's the goat.
maybe it is precisely what defines me. A god of wisdom is not meant to rule by force.
Gotta use your brains. Think smarter, not
Then
harder.
hold steady. We go forth.
Well, I'll be. Is that a pep?
She's like,
Do my eyes deceive
do I
me?
need a crowd out
Of
here?
all places, the Dendro Dragon has decided to visit the mausoleum
Don't
of
question
King
it.
Deshret?
She's gonna, like, kill you, dude.
I see that after all this time, El Ahmar's menagerie of ministers remain as vile as ever.
It's a pleasure, Dendro Dragon.
Aw, he's
Had you
nice.
arrived but a little sooner, you might have attended a meeting of the Seven Pillars.
What a nauseating thought. You are not the first insects I have had the displeasure of dealing with today. A swarm of them tugged on my tail on my way over. Goodness knows what hovels they crawled from. Why do all the creatures of this world remain so lowly after all this
What are
time?
these insects she's talking about? Is that, like, Fatui, like, attacking the dragon or something?
Do with them.
Smack
I
them.
cast them away. What would you have me do? Keep them as trinkets?
Or maybe it's the souls.
Boo.
Trying to get to the ley lines.
This is where we shall part ways. To be clear, I do not wish to see you or anyone else here ever again, unless absolutely necessary.
You got your solitude. You
And
go.
I wish you peace as you return to your dwelling place.
It matters not to me. Simply refrain from bothering me again.
Bye. I'll see you next week when I go and battle you again.
A force to be reckoned with. At times like this, I feel glad that she has no interest in any of this.
Hold on, just hold on, okay? We're almost there.
Oh, hey. It's these guys. Oh, all the little,
Made it. Huh?
Surge? Yeah.
That voice. Uh-oh, I'm gonna fall.
And all the little Aranara. Everyone is here. Okay, maybe we have to get her out too.
Well, that's a relief. A pair of safe hands in...
The Dendro Archon's familiars. They are the last thing I expected to see.
Huh? Wait, what are the Aranara doing here? Don't you guys...
Maybe they got cast out. It's been all consumed, right?
worried about the Dendro Archon. I've been supporting them with my Pari powers the whole way here. Oh, you seem pretty nervous. Is it because there are too many people around? Not just people. It's all these non-human beings, too. I can't believe you made such a long and dangerous journey just for my sake. I'll have to ask everyone to wait while I help our new arrival settle in. Once I'm done...
Yeah, what are the Aranara gonna do?
Discuss our next steps. Traveler? Paimon?
Yeah, sure.
What? Well, first I have some questions.
Oh.
Okay, I think that
All right,
covers
now what?
everything.
Now,
Thank you.
we need Nahita's
get
help
going now.
for, I guess, for Aru? I think? Oh. What are we doing? Okay, go back. Here we go. Back inside the mausoleum. Why? Oh, I can't run because they're following me. Come on, friends. Let's go. Let's go. Hop to it. Big Daniel Dragon threw us across the sky. Oh, it was them. They were hanging on to her tail. Yeah, they can all see you. They can have the pot, but wait, that can... It's okay. You guys are good.
Hello, everyone. It's only us. It must be very tough for you.
Yeah, you know the
coming
three
all
of us.
the way out here, especially since you don't like the Veluca. Is everyone back in Vanarana doing well?
Yeah, how are they doing? Is a Vasara tree for an artist? That means oh, okay, good. The tree is protecting them.
Everyone's here. Good. Are you okay? You look like you were about to pass out back there. And you're forgetting who I am.
The mighty red floaty.
Excuse me! Are you comparing me to Paimon?
I mean, they're very similar.
I suppose everyone is gathered here because of me. As we can see, the situation is critical, and everyone is very busy with their various tasks, so...
How? How are you gonna help? I just brought a pot to make soup. Oh. I mean, okay. Ara Balika, Ara Raikan, Arapas, Ara Dashan, Ara Yuda, Ara Sata, and Ara Saha.
I can't thank you enough. Right now, we're focused on restructuring Aru, processing excess information, and helping restore everyone's confidence. I can help too. Just let me know where I'm needed.
How, like, truly, how are they going to help? Oh, something important. On our way out of Varanara, we saw some Nara talking in secret. Man, Nara up to no good. Oh, two Nara sneaking around at the caravan rebot.
That
definitely sounds suspicious.
Okay, so that's where they can be helpful. They can sneak around and gather intel.
Paimon, I have other work to attend to. No problem.
Yeah, let's go.
Thank you. I'm counting on.
We should take some R&R with us to do some scouting.
Thing. If you are to work alongside the people of Sumeru, you will need to make yourselves visible to them.
Oh, that's a big change.
Is that acceptable to everyone?
I mean, these are a nice group of people,
no one here will
for the
hurt
most part. Yeah.
But if you do feel afraid, don't worry. Just call my name and I'll be there.
Yeah,
Very well.
Nahida will put them in their place.
I shall bestow a small blessing upon you all. Whenever people see you and interact with you, from the moment their gaze meets yours, they will experience the most beautiful of dreams.
Well, that's nice.
Do not fear. We will face it together.
This is why Nahida's the goat. Head to Aru's Shut. First, let me... I feel like we should get Sorush out. Or Lilupard. One of the two. Really like 2 different years worth of like little characters. There's a lot.
Everyone's here.
A lot of information all coming together in one chapter.
Dendro Archon, you're back. Are you recovering
What's up?
all right? You mustn't push yourself too hard.
I'm doing very well. Thank you for your concern. I see. Using the power of Aru to reboot the Akasha.
If only, I mean, would it have been different if they didn't get rid of the Akasha?
It's a
Maybe.
sound plan, although I regret to be the bearer of bad news. But with the state that Irminsul is currently in, it's impossible to access via traditional means. Even the Akasha won't change that.
Okay.
Alas, we had feared this may be the case.
So what's the workaround?
And what about non-traditional means?
Non-traditional means?
Are you saying...
Desperate times call for new measures.
Okay. It's like going in there ourselves. Physically. Sending our minds in there. Okay, so we got Nefer and Wanderer here to help us. Interesting. Which Nara are colluding around here? Oh, we got Sino up here.
Hey, we're here!
Ah, it's you. Is there a situation?
Yeah, the R&R has said there's some
The
sketchy
R&R
figures.
have good intuition when it comes to people.
Given everything that's going on, I'd be more surprised if there wasn't.
Miss Nefer, as a professional intelligence broker, I trust you
Yeah,
have a solution.
she should be able to handle it, right?
Not one that I'm willing to volunteer. What's in it for me?
God will pay you,
Let's
okay?
say
Just
I'll
do
treat
it.
this as a pilot project aimed at expanding your intelligence operations. Whatever business you're in, an avenue to demonstrate your abilities could never hurt.
I like the sound of that. Glad we're on the same page.
Given that you rarely set foot in Sumeru, practically no one at Caravan Reebok
She
knows
certainly
who you
stands out, though.
I take it you've read the files on everyone in the area?
Yes. I also skimmed the list of evacuees, and am more or less up to date on where everyone stands.
Any initial suspect?
Limiting the scopes to males whose recent activity could be viewed as suspicious. I've identified 3 names. The Aranara saw 2 people talking, but currently we only have 1 suspect. The other person was probably just a messenger.
Everyone is heading for the desert per the evacuation order.
Moving
Anyone
again,
willing
yep.
to turn back at this stage is almost certainly with the Fatui.
There's no way it was a spur-of-the-moment decision to act at a time like this. This spy must have been planted long ago. We need to smoke him out from wherever he's hiding.
Sounds like you have the beginnings of a plan.
I wonder if it's a trap.
I see. Your suspicions are well founded.
So far, we still lack solid evidence that he's been bribed. He hasn't made any recent purchases that would indicate he came into some cash.
Then let's get closer to him to confirm before we make our move. I can handle it.
And you're certain you've never encountered this person in Nodcry?
I'm certain. Besides, it's extremely rare for me to have had any direct contact with Sumeru mercenaries.
It's very
besides
true.
Jet.
It's a long
There's
ways
no
away.
way he could have seen. Sino, stay out of sight and wait for my signal. If he raises any red flags, I'll bring him toward the main road.
Understood.
Excellent.
Who
Well,
could this be?
It's a pleasure working with you.
And what's Hot Guy doing here? Okay, just a rando.
Darker skin, scars, frequents the desert. Nothing unusual about how he dresses or acts. What's that he's looking at?
Something on his hand?
Coin.
Oh, a coin.
Interesting. Could that be how his contact paid him? Conveniently discreet for someone trying to hide any unexplained income. And yet it could be
Laundered
highly
through
valuable.
like a value laundered through like a artifact.
Sorry to bother you. Has everyone here already left? I don't suppose you happen to see a lady wearing a hat?
Ma'am, what are you doing in Caravan Rebat all by yourself? The main group evacuated some time ago.
True.
Didn't you pass them on the road?
My friend and I lost some of our cargo along the way. I didn't want to miss out on potential business, so I told her to go on ahead and meet the client while I retraced our steps. And then there was a terrible sandstorm.
Oof.
I guess I must have taken a wrong
Oh,
turn. Because I
so
didn't see
sorry,
any large
Nefer.
groups on my way here.
Such a bad day.
Forgive me for asking, but just to be on the safe side, could you describe this friend of yours?
Sure. She has blonde hair, and she was wearing a hat and a white
Nicole?
dress. You'd definitely know if you'd seen her.
Yes, I think that does ring a bell. Ah, my apologies. During this exceptional time, the Corps of 30 are under orders to be extra cautious when dealing with unknown people.
I'm sure
whoever
you
they
have
might be.
dealing with the Fatui.
I understand. Well, sir, is there anything else you need to know? If not...
Hey, wait!
Oh.
They left a good while ago now. You'll never catch up with them on your own. Why don't I give you a ride? I'm here to collect the last few people anyway. We have plenty of cards, so one more won't be
Is
a problem.
that a red flag?
That would be amazing. Traveling with a group will be much safer. I'll have to pay you for your trouble.
Hey, let's not worry about the money for now. Wait here a moment. Once I'm done packing up, I'll take you to join the rest of the group.
All right, thanks. Let...
No need for that. I'm strong enough for both of us.
Okay.
Sure you are, big strong man.
I wish there was some way I could repay you. Guess it's my lucky day, running into someone who knows what they're doing here. You might have just saved my life, you know?
She coming on to him?
You're not wrong there. I mean, what kind of cargo is so important that it's worth risking your life to get back?
Actually, I suppose I can tell you, since you've been such a big help. But be sure to keep it to yourself, or we could both be in big trouble.
Oh, really? Sounds mysterious.
We're in the antiques business. You understand? Some of our goods aren't acquired through the most legitimate means. We have to be very discreet when we're selling them.
Ah, no wonder.
Interested at
Well,
all?
ma'am, in that case, it turns out that maybe there is something you could do for me.
I'm all ears. But to be clear, our commission isn't cheap. Think carefully before you ask. We don't want to ruin our relationship before we even hit the road.
I'm sure that won't be a problem. My issue is, I have something that's a little difficult to sell on as well. Take a look at this.
The old coin. Ancient coin used to pay off the mercenaries made of pure gold. At first glance, it's hard to discern the country of origin. It's sold to an asset collector would fetch a very high price.
Pure gold. That's quite something. How'd you come across it?
If you look hard enough, there are many treasures
Yeah,
to be
you
found
just
in
found
the
it.
mausoleum of King Deshret.
It has no distinct Snezhnayan markings. That'll be why he's going with that story. And he clearly doesn't want to arouse suspicion, so he's on the lookout for an opportunity to make a
He doesn't want to
trade.
throw that shit on the open
Surely
market.
you have an existing business partner. Won't they take it off your hands? I hope I won't be attracting the wrath of my competitors by helping you sell it.
The shop I used to work with is having cash flow issues at the moment after losing some money. I'm under enough pressure as it is without having to deal with them. On the off chance anything went wrong, I'd never get my money back.
I understand. Gold is the last thing that traders with cash flow problems want to see.
Really?
Well, in that case, I think we can work something out.
Let's go to the main
As
road.
it happens, I'm just about done packing. Shall we make a move?
Sure. Let's walk and talk.
This evacuation was a huge operation. They needed a few people to stay behind and tie up
Is he
loose
following me?
ends.
Okay, no.
And I ended up being one of them. You're lucky you ran into us in time.
Sure.
I certainly am. I don't know how this happened.
We don't need to hear them blab, really. And you're under arrest.
Hands where I can see them.
General Mahamatra! No, wait! What are you doing?
This is the coin? Good. Sadly, you won't have the...
Nicely done. Looks like Sumeru's Matra are a well-oiled machine nowadays.
Thanks to
Unmarked
Sino.
gold coins are quite difficult to trace. Thanks to you, we have secured the evidence. Here's what's gonna happen.
You're gonna tell us who you got that from.
Southeast from here, leeward side of the hill. That's where he's meeting his contact.
Great work. Candace tells me your interrogation skills are highly effective.
Hers are quickly catching up. She's improved a lot in recent years. Looks like it's over to you for the next step.
Because I'm quickest on my feet?
Oh, hat guy, let's
because
go.
You know how to trail a target. Plus, it'll be easier to monitor their activity from the air.
Fine. I'll be quick.
One more thing. The Traveler just brought a message from the Dendro Archon. Once you're done with this, we're to meet up at the Mausoleum of King Deshret.
Well, he's contains a lot of
Got it.
interesting
Will
technology.
do.
Sure you'll be okay on your own?
Gee, I don't know. Maybe you should come with me.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll go with you.
Really? You do know this is a stealth operation, right? You have to be quiet.
Sasuke is so
Paimon, are you sure about this?
sarcastic.
Well, Paimon at least wants to give it a shot.
How about you don't? Just stay out of the way.
Besides, being the best guide into that has to count for something.
Okay, sure.
Fine. Join me if you want. But be warned. If anything goes wrong, I'll have to gag you and shove you into a bush.
Or she's emergency food. You could just eat her.
Paimon will be super careful. Promise.
Good. Then what are we waiting for? Let's go.
Coming!
Are we gonna be without Paimon for a little bit? Oh. Can't enter the menu to see. Okay, I guess we just gotta run there. Good lord.
Squall and Fury.
Zoom. Oh, that was it. At least they give us these things. I miss these things. They make it so easy. Oh, I can't use the skill in midair. I guess not.
The wind rises.
Well, why don't you just be quiet, huh? This is a stealth operation.
We're here. Now we wait.
Okay, yeah, cool.
What's on your mind,
Now we
Paimon?
wait. Hat guy with Paimon.
I thought all you cared about besides being a guide was food and sleep.
It is weird that she would
to go on a dangerous mission.
volunteer to leave the traveler's side.
What's that supposed to mean? Paimon's been on plenty of dangerous missions before.
Yeah, not by your own
But
choice.
never on your own. You hardly ever leave the traveler's side. Just saying, I'm kind of at loose ends right now. So if you did want to share, I suppose I'd have to listen.
Hat guy? Do you think Paimon is useless?
What? Where's that coming from?
When we were in Notcry, Paimon suddenly realized something. Even though Paimon's with a traveler every single day, whenever we face real danger, she can't do anything to help.
Yeah, we're kind of used to it.
Paimon doesn't get like this very often. She just got really scared when the traveler got kidnapped that time. What if he never came back? What would Paimon do then? And the more Paimon
Go back to the ocean,
the more
become a fish again.
But Paimon doesn't want to be a burden. Paimon wants to be a friend who's actually useful. Does that make any sense? You know, that feeling of just being completely useless and... Paimon probably sounds so ridiculous right now.
You're really gonna open up to freaking Hat Guy? He's probably, I mean, we'll see. I'm sure he will give some great advice, but he's not the first person I would be divulging all of my emotional secrets to.
You asked the right person. Boy, do I know that feeling.
I get, you know, true. I guess he does.
I'm not going to try and encourage you. What I will say is this. When you start doubting yourself, you have two choices. Give up or change. You have to make the decision to move forward. Otherwise, no amount of consultation from other people is going to help you.
It's actually consolation, not consultation.
So ask yourself, what do you want? To get stronger? To learn more? Whatever it is, go do it. You won't have any regrets.
Sasuke
if you can at least say
planting
that
some
you
seeds for the future with Paimon. We're getting some like little Paimon character development. Okay.
Something's not right. Shouldn't they be here by now? Paimon,
They
is it
sent
just
something.
me? Or is it a little too quiet around here?
Should Paimon take a look?
We'll give it another hour. If nothing happens, we head back.
Uh-oh, something's wrong.
How strange. We've been here for ages. Where the heck are they? What is it? Did you think of something?
Could be a trap.
Something feels off about this whole situation. But I can't quite explain why. We know for sure that the guy Sinocot had something set up. Yet somehow his contact is a no-show. So, either the handler got caught.
Yeah, they cut our guy
more
loose.
Likely,
yeah.
They decided to cut our guy loose.
How would they know to do that? Wouldn't they at least send someone here to check things out?
I think we're being watched.
That's
in
the problem.
Caravan
They couldn't
Rabat.
possibly know what's happening here.
Unless
this feels all too familiar. Come on, let's head back.
Dang.
Even though this
All
isn't
that,
a formal
then we didn't
meeting,
got nothing.
I'd still like to start by saying how grateful I am to each and every one of you.
Shesipank and Bennu are currently assisting the scholars with the maintenance of Aru. As for Hermanubis, may he rest in peace. We remember him with great fondness.
He's literally right there.
Times when I imagine
His god
what it
remains
might
are right
be
over
like
there.
To meet you all.
Come on.
Now that it's really happening, I feel quite emotional. Time has taken many things away, but that which remains is all the more resilient.
I must say, there is one thing that rather surprises me.
Yeah, Sobek's catching on to this.
You appear to be in good spirits, Lesser Lord Kusanali. But even so, I can sense that the life force given to you by the Dendral Dragon has far from fully resolved the problem of your vitality.
Oh no! So even Apep's power didn't
Or her power is just weaker in general.
Don't worry, Paimon. It worked very well indeed. The issue is how closely I am tied to Irminsul.
That's also true, yeah.
Until the problem with it is resolved, there is no way I can fully recover. Sumeru has undergone tremendous changes during your absence. When gods pass away, inevitably, people's faith in them grows weaker. You must have sensed it already.
Yeah, who's gonna believe in
Your
these
power
dudes as
is
gods?
not what it once was.
Regrettably, this is true.
I too have grown weaker due to the effects of Irminsul. Right now, we're all in quite a sorry state.
Then what do you
Maybe
suggest?
humanity has no need for these gods.
We take all the help we can get. Sumeru is our shared home. You and I, gods and humans alike. We must unite all our strength in this moment.
Though Al-Ahmar is no longer with us, the alliance between the three gods remains in force. Regardless,
Which
as
are the three?
subjects
Are
of
they
our
the three?
king, we have a
Or is Nahida
responsibility to
included?
support Sumeru through this catastrophe. Not to mention that it was the people of Sumeru who released us from this prison of Aru.
Sure was.
Times have changed, and the people of today possess greater wisdom than those of the past.
Also very true.
You really know how to give a rousing speech, Goat.
Now then, let us learn more about your plan.
The brightest minds of the Sumeru Academia are busy opening and renovating Aru. They claim it has something to do with Irminsul?
Correct.
Yes,
Irminsul
okay.
has existed in Teyvat since the very beginning.
Right.
But during the Age of the Dragons, it did not possess the significance it holds today.
Oh, is that right?
After the heavenly principles arrived, the power of the Light Realm was divided into elemental energy, and Irminsul was refashioned as a device that records and preserves all information.
So Irminsul wasn't always a recorder. Huh.
Since then, everything in this world has been inextricably linked to it.
I didn't know that wasn't always the
As
case.
the Dendro Archon, I have a duty to protect Irminsul. To Sumeru, it is both a national treasure and undeniably a major threat.
Right.
Teyvat has seen many upheavals in the last few years.
One of them also
The
being
most
Irminsul.
recent of these was a major crisis.
Two
in
of them
Archive,
actually involved Irminsul.
which forced Sumeru to be even more vigilant than usual. I made sure to monitor all the pathways through which an outsider could potentially transmit themselves into Irminsul. But despite my efforts, a major problem still
I
arose
bet it's
within.
because she made a deal with the doctor. And because now he has a gnosis or something?
I still believe that someone has actively invaded Irminsul.
Or maybe by dying you can invade
Rather
Irminsul?
than taking any of the pathways I referred to, the intruder chose instead to utilize the most direct route.
The ley lines, by becoming a spirit.
Protected against
It's my guess. Let's see if I'm right.
by entering Irminsul through death.
Called it. Yes.
I see what you mean. You cannot simply stop all deceased souls from returning to the ley lines because of a potential invasion that could occur at any time.
That's right. As important
And
as it
Dottore
is to
has
guard
multiple
against
lives
external
too.
threats,
So one of
couldn't
him
allow
them can
myself to stop
infiltrate
the souls of
Irminsul
the
and the other can
departed
still be
from
working on the
finding
outside.
peace.
And that's probably why Nahida wanted him to kill all other versions of himself. But I bet there's still one left.
Please, understand how difficult this predicament was for the Dendro Archon.
Dang, dude.
Defense has never been an easy task.
After Irminsul was invaded, my authority was quickly restricted. Soon after that, the tree began denying access to any connections.
Yikes.
I'm sure you feel responsible, but you are not to blame. No one can predict every possible disaster. There will always be trials and tribulations for the world to endure.
But the people of Sumeru should not have to endure this. We must find a way to break through the lockdown and connect to Irminsul.
And this is why
Dang,
we need
our world computer really got hacked, huh?
Yes. The only thing in Sumeru capable of rivaling Irminsul in terms of overall function and performance is Al-Ahmar's legacy, Aru. All I managed to do before falling into a coma was make some minor adjustments to Irminsul. Using Aru is a last resort, and a move that comes with enormous risks. The scholar's initial plan was to borrow Aru's power to reboot the Akasha, then use the Akasha to connect
Yeah,
to
but we can't do that, right?
Unfortunately, Irminsul has suffered far
Yes, we
greater
knew
damage than
this.
they first thought. To rise to the challenge, we had to resort to more extreme and far costlier means. To reclaim Irminsul, our brightest scholars have made further modifications to Aru with multiple goals in mind.
Human wisdom has
Okay,
clearly
so
improved over
what's the
millennia.
details?
You have not only our support, but that of the Jinn, the Aranara, and the Pari.
Yep, everyone's here.
Together, we will do everything in our power to save Irminsul.
By the way, when you spoke earlier of an intruder, it almost sounded as if you knew who you were dealing with and what they were capable of.
Of course.
Well, since you ask.
Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are we out of time? Yikes. Oh, shoot. What? That's not supposed to happen. Oh, it just changed. Wait.
Master Tainari! What is that?
It's Irminsul.
Irminsul? How did this happen? What's going on inside?
Made it manifest in the real world.
We managed to evacuate everyone.
What in the world was that? That was terrifying!
Oh my. I understand now, Dendro Archon. You make yourself quite clear indeed.
Yeah, now they realize, like, oh, they weren't messing around.
Not once over the millennia has Irminsul been so terribly afflicted as this.
Maybe now a Pep can, like, lift her head a little bit and be like, oh, shoot.
Irminsul's root system is what comprises the
Right.
ley lines. In the past, it has always been hidden away, going unseen by the general populace. But now, an evil intruder is making it reveal itself. It
Clearly.
has become a tree of unbridled greed. A clear sign that a deranged experiment has advanced to a new stage.
Yikes.
Blasphemy. From where I stand, an experiment in the name of blasphemy sounds rather improper. But if we are to honor Dottores' will, this is what we must do.
The birth of this tree proves to me beyond doubt that this incident
Of
is
course.
connected to him. But to explain the situation in full, there is someone I need to tell you about.
Oh, is she gonna talk about Greater Lord Kusanali? He explains what she knows about the second. She's talking about the doctor. His true name is Zandik. His crimes are beyond all reckoning. Yeah, clearly.
Zandik. So it was him. I saw him in the desert once. A man of supreme arrogance. So this is where it has taken him.
But didn't Dottore die and not cry? How is he still able to do all this?
He's only able to do all this because we killed him.
He must still have loyal followers amongst the Fatui.
Nah, it's a
Even
clone.
so, I'm still unclear as to how he has been able to wield such a profound influence over Irminsul.
I wonder if he brought some lunar power down
I
with
can
him.
confirm that Fatui forces have arrived in Sumeru City.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Furthermore, Irminsul seems to be undergoing some kind of mutation. Evil branches are beginning to grow. Things that do not belong to this world are slowly but surely materializing. Sorry, I couldn't think of any other word to describe it. They don't seem to be fully formed physical entities yet, after all. But they are gradually becoming real.
A baleful
yikes.
tree climbing up into the heavens.
Speaking of Dottore, I have some information on that front as well.
Oh. Yeah, he knows
I didn't
already.
think it was wise to state this out in the open. But my theory is, the mole wasn't cut off after he was caught. They wrote him off from the beginning.
Oh, why?
You mean the Fatui never intended to follow through with him?
Yeah, then why
Then
plant
why
a mole?
plant a mole at
Yeah,
all?
just to distract
It's
us?
hardly a conventional strategy, and the rationale behind it is pretty twisted. But as it happens, I know someone who works exactly this way. And when it comes down to it, his goals are very simple. He just wants to confuse people, so they can't figure out what he's up to.
Really? All that
He's
effort?
been a collaborator of Dottore from the outset.
Oh, it is a
That
separate
fact
person.
alone confirms that Dottore is involved with this somehow.
Who? Who? Can you what? Can someone fill the audience in, or
There is still much to be done. Everyone, please remember our core strategy.
As per the discussions, the following groups must act immediately.
Okay.
Mr. Alhaitham and Mr. Kave, the next phase of the Aru renovation project must begin right away.
We'll give it everything.
The plan looks feasible, but the implementation will require certain resources.
General Mahamatra Sino and his team will help to procure the materials required for
Okay,
modifying
okay.
the tur-
No problem. I've already spoken with Sethos and Hat Guy, and they've agreed to assist me.
This
Thanks,
kind of
Hat
thing
Guy.
is best left to the fleet-footed, right? Hat Guy?
If it's efficiency you're after, we're the right people for the job.
Following up on the elemental energy amplifier we discussed. Ms. Dory, I assume you're the one most familiar with the status of this project.
why would Dory know?
Aside from the Dendro Archon, of course.
Yep, that's right. Leave it to Lord Sangama Bay.
Got it. Well, I'd like Madame Farazan, Kale, and Nicole to support Dory on the technical side.
Kale, too, huh? Interesting.
You can count on us. Will do.
Rest assured, I'll take good care of Kale.
Dia, Candace, and Nefer, you'll be in charge of negotiating between the various parties. I trust you remember our goal.
You bet. We can handle it.
Good. I believe
Nice.
that covers everything.
That's a
will
that's a
provide
powerful
ad hoc
group.
support as needed, if that's
Powerful
okay.
charisma group right there. Oh, Tainari's just gonna be floating.
Poor Tainari. Must be tough
Poor
being
Tainari.
Nephis' student.
Hey, don't try and drive a wedge between us, you old rat.
All it says to me is that Master Nephis has faith in everyone's abilities. While I'm nominally here as backup, I doubt there will be many situations where my help is needed.
Exactly.
Finally, Traveler, you and I will head to the
Hmm.
border between Sumeru and Natlan. Once that task is complete, I'll be asking some of you to accompany me to the Eternal Oasis.
The Eternal
You got it.
Oasis? I thought that was just a legend.
Regarding your trip to Natlan,
Everything you've
under
heard about
normal circumstances,
exists.
a meeting between our
If
two
it's talked
nations
about, it's
would
real.
Be a far more formal affair. Unfortunately, Sumeru is all but completely cut off from the outside
That's
world at
true.
present.
That's true.
So regretfully, we won't be able to give the Pyro Archon Mawika the grand reception that she
Yeah,
deserves.
we'll do our utmost.
No point putting too much pressure on yourselves.
Interesting, we're bringing
goes
the
for
Pyro Archon in here.
Right. Especially you, Dendro Archon. I'm sure you're still feeling quite weak.
Don't worry about me. The Dendro Dragon's life force will sustain me. Plus, we'll be there every step of the way. Yes. I believe in myself.
Yeah, we got some
And
Danger
I believe
energy
in
we can share.
every one of you. Well, time to get going.
So we don't. No one's gonna tell us like who this is. Everyone gasped when they heard the name. I mean, I assume it's. I've always assumed it's younger Dottore, but all right. What's this
To
next
what
phase? What are
extent
they
we can
doing?
implement the final plan depends on how successfully the Akasha can be modified and configured. And to make sure the configuration works, Aru will also need some further optimization.
Yeah, no surprises there.
Once we roll this out, any Sumeru citizens who already have
Oh,
Akasha
well, that's
terminals can
nice.
simply continue to use their existing devices. This still leaves us with a significant equipment shortage, though. Many groups of people were never issued Akasha terminals.
We'll need a supply of rare materials for the renovation of Aru and the production of new terminals.
Dang, you gotta
Right
build all
now,
this
the
shit?
best place to source these locally is from the primal constructs within King Deshret's mausoleum. Time is not on our side here. It's gonna be a race against the
Gonna go
clock.
break down some
The
constructs.
Aru merge and renovation project will have to be carried out by you two. Everything's riding on this, so failure is not an option. As discussed, General Mahamatra Sino. and
Oh,
Mr.
they're
Hat
gonna
Guy will
go
source the
and
required materials.
beat up some
Mr.
Some
Sethos
fools.
is quite familiar with the layout of King Deshret's mausoleum.
I have every confidence. In the meantime,
They're
you
gonna
may as
throw
well take a
3
breather.
DPSs in there.
Makes sense. There's not much we can do until the materials arrive.
Get information and stay close.
What is this, boot camp? Knock it off.
It's just Sino being Sino.
Everyone clear on our mission objective. Look at the excess primal constructs, dismantle them, and extract the required materials.
And
Easy
King
peasy.
Deshret's 7 pillars agreed to this?
If they're just sitting there doing nothing, we might as well put them to use. Thoth's words, not mine.
I'm assuming we get to do this, right? Yeah. This is... It's like the most random assortment of characters to be playing with as a group. I'm pretty sure all these are DPSs. Even Sethos, I think, is a DPS. Alright, here we go. Up.
Behold! Bow your head!
Excuse me? Glory to Al Akbar!
Okay.
Surrender! Judgment is upon you.
What? Wait. Back.
Your penance is due!
There we go.
Guilty!
Okay. Oh, a little R&R, thank you. I don't need it though. Let's do Sethos first.
Give me some space.
Futile!
Behold! Know your place.
I wish they could have given some better better teams.
Way ahead of you. Move or be moved.
Oh my gosh. Dude, that's like no damage.
Surrender! Through me, justice is served.
At least I can get some AoE here.
You stand condemned.
There we go.
Your penance is due.
Oh, dang it.
Guilty.
There we go.
Nowhere to run. These
There we go.
devices should still be usable even though they're broken down. Let's take them back for the others to review.
Should I have grabbed the other primal construct component? Did I grab everything I needed over there?
Squall and Fury.
No, I didn't. I'm not used to like grabbing materials in a Archon Quest event thing. Do these regenerate? Oh, guess not. Oh, wait. There they are. Might as well top off. Oh, another one out here. Oh, a lot of healing. Dang. They know. They're like, yeah, we know there's no healing on this squad, so here's all the healing you could ever want. Alright, here we go. Hi.
Bow your head. Falling.
No way.
The sage's wisdom.
judgment is upon you.
Oh, yeah. This should do it.
Your penance is due.
Alright. Poor Wanderer. Got absolutely
How many
bodied.
do you need again?
Enough to make an Akasha terminal for everyone who doesn't own one.
I remember you
That's
telling
a
me
lot.
how revolutionary these Akasha terminals were. You've used one before,
Sethos,
right?
Sethos hasn't used one?
The Academia
Oh, I guess he's
declared
from the
the
desert.
Akasha to be the most powerful and comprehensive wisdom dissemination system in history.
Certainly sounds impressive.
Neither Hat Guy nor I have ever had an Akasha terminal.
Well, if it all goes to plan, that's about to change.
Can't believe they're bringing the Akasha terminals back after all this time. Oh. Are these all the terminals? The new terminals? Talk to everyone, huh?
Oh, goody! Thank you so much for handling the delivery. What a long way it was. I'm well aware what a bumpy, dangerous journey it must have been. Now, I would have loved to oversee the process myself, but of course, those of us who know the plan can't leave the mausoleum.
Oh, trust me, I'm patting myself on the back for my assembly work here. Simply
What are
flawless
those?
work. But will you really be needing all of this?
According to our plan, yes, this is the quantity required.
Are those the, like, components that...
I heard you covered a lot of the funding out of your own pocket.
Oh, isn't that nice of her?
Oh, that's an exaggeration. The Academia provided most of the funds. Of course, the real tragedy is how little profit I'm making on this. You know, it's a serious crisis when you can't even make money out of it.
It's really
Darn.
quite a beautiful design. And I'm intrigued by how such a diminutive device is able to output the power of the light realm.
Yeah, very interesting
Did you
indeed.
attend
What are
the
these
lecture
devices
on light
for?
realm energy, Madame Farzan? I don't believe I saw you there.
Of course I attended. I was just a little late, so I had to listen to the whole thing from outside the back door.
Okay.
Anyway, I have a perfectly good understanding of light realm, elemental, and abyssal energy, as well as the relationship between the three.
Good.
to know.
Okay.
Master told me in private that the conversion process between light realm energy
Yeah.
and elemental energy involves highly classified knowledge that shouldn't be
Interesting.
disseminated too widely. But even so, the scholars still shared said information.
Would you consider that forbidden knowledge?
Well, you can't enforce a rule that everyone breaks. Is that the idea?
At first,
yeah,
the Dendro
open
Archon
secret.
was reluctant to explain it in great depth for safety reasons. Later, she came to terms with it, and simply informed my master that we would all have to face the question of survival together. To protect someone from such dangers means keeping them in the dark. But for someone to know and embody the wisdom within, they must understand its very essence. It's an information hazard. We're exposed to danger just by knowing the facts. And just like bait, it lures us in by offering us the solution to our problems. But if you're
With
not
great power
careful,
comes
you'll
great
end up
responsibility,
pursuing it down
right?
a dark path, a tricky problem. But today, this big problem has been broken down into many smaller, more trivial ones.
What do you mean?
I get it. For instance, you and I share secret knowledge, while she and I take on the risks of life, death, and fate. Something like that?
Hey, what? That is not what I call a trivial problem.
Well, as they often say in Vahumana, an event that is monumental to the individual is negligible in the grand scheme of history. Generally, the fate of the individual is an insignificant affair.
Says the person who's been around for freaking forever.
Being from Amorta, where the subject of our research tends to be a lot more personal, I have to disagree. It's hard to dismiss the individual as insignificant.
In
Thanks,
other
Tenor.
words, the big problem of survival has been broken down into many small, interconnected
This is a very
factors,
interesting part
and
of this
each one of
quest.
us
It's like
represents one of those
philosophical theory that we're introducing
When
here.
the same secret is shared with a group of people, the same fate binds them together.
Okay,
Most
so if
people
we
would
do that
find
with
this
a lot of people,
unimaginable.
then
But to us scholars, this is the path that has always beckoned to us.
Sharing
Right,
knowledge is a
right.
good way to fight against fate. I will always believe in that. All right. I think that's everything.
Thanks a lot.
Seems like
Don't go
important
anywhere just
background,
yet. I'll still
like
be needing
as
you
a
to calibrate the
prevailing theory
equipment.
that sharing knowledge is a tool to fight against fate. All right, let's go inventory the materials. Here's all the cores.
Okay, the materials are ready. We can proceed with the next phase. Alhaitham, how are you getting along?
Most of the information in Aru is written in ancient desert scripts. Some of this is written in a tribal language, while other parts seem to be a variant of an Oasis script.
Oh. Not lost to history, I hope.
Not
Some
lost to
are.
him.
All we can do is infer the meaning based on the rules of related languages. Although, this section actually fills in some of the missing historical record. I'm transcribing it so we can bring it back to the Academia.
He's already doing archival.
After Aru started up, 2 more lines of text appeared here.
Humans may not read what is written by the gods, except by not reading. Victory should not be easy to attain, for it symbolizes divine wisdom. Knowledge must not waver, for it has external borders.
Is this a clue to solving a puzzle? Or is it being symbolic? You can't read it unless you don't read it. Victory is wisdom. Knowledge is confined by borders.
Knowledge is confined by borders is an interesting one.
I think I've got it. It's a metaphor, isn't it? It's talking about
a chessboard.
Oh. Ha ha.
You were right. The youth of today are skilled at solving riddles.
Wait. Can't read it unless you don't read it? Huh. I would not have gotten chessboard out of that.
Have the secrets buried in the desert not been unearthed over the years all the same? Since Aru is a place reachable through wisdom, this day was bound to come sooner or later.
Oh, I've always been against overly cryptic sentences.
So back my man.
Don't you get tired of reading and writing all that?
Ah, it's you 3. Just in time. We've been delving deep into Aru, and now this board has appeared.
I've heard this was how you'd while away your free hours. You must be quite the experts by now in that game.
It is true. King Deshret's chess games are some of the most well-loved of all his wonderful creations. If you have ever been to Safhe Shatranj, you may well be familiar.
Yes, we have done all this.
Pieces you see here.
Is this chessboard supposed to be another visualization of the interior of Aru, then?
Naturally. Visitors, everything is ready. Only by completing the challenge on the board in
It's
accordance
basically
with
a
the
lock.
rules.
All right,
One
let's go
second.
do it.
It's not dangerous, is it?
Dangerous?
This is all dangerous.
Why, yes.
I should be the one to go, then.
Sounds like the self-confidence of our present company has rubbed off on you.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm your upperclassman, and that means I have to look out
Is that
for you.
true?
I appreciate the sentiment, but a game of chess typically requires 2 players. Besides, I'm sure they won't let things get out of hand. Keeping things relatively safe is in your best interest too, isn't it?
Fair enough. I mean, you guys are controlling the difficulty, so please don't go too hard on us, alright?
Ah, but Bennu said he wanted to put
Oh,
some
goodness.
respect into these whippersnappers.
Thank you. Obviously, we'll still try to be careful. This doesn't seem like ordinary chess.
No, right. This is the little thing where you gotta move the places around and get to a certain spot on the
you
board.
must enter the board and pass the trials we have placed there.
Ready?
Okay.
Let's do it.
Now we gotta do more fights as the 2 of them, basically. Must move separately, consuming their actions as the tourist option. Okay. Correctly pass once both times reach the end. We marked okay, yeah. Here this previous marker returner. Okay. Move some piece of the chessboard by pushing them towards empty areas. You can activate some piece of the chessboard to unlock certain areas.
The
Aha!
first trial is posed by me.
I don't think this is gonna stop us.
So we go like that.
But the key to this game lies in working together.
That.
Otherwise, you will be deemed to
then
have broken the rules.
Switch
Looks
this.
like it's up to me. Marak, can you open it?
No, we don't need to lower this difficulty. Come on, come on. Oh, there we go.
King Deshret's favorite primal construct. Living on in suitcase form, of all things. Amusing.
Wait a minute.
Excellent work.
Do we need to open this one too? go back on the one on this. Do I go... How do I access this other book? Let me talk to the book. I did this one. Hello? Can Kaveh get there? I think Kaveh can get there. Is that it? Okay, we're good. Here we go. Now we're getting
Time
things.
for my trial. Now, don't be nervous.
Okay.
Make it nice and easy for you.
Really?
Thanks in advance. We appreciate it.
Open that first. Okay. Then we're gonna move you. Oh, I gotta move him the other way, huh? So let me go back here. Oh, Kaveh needs to go and move this first. Yeah. Now I back up. Go here. Open that. Now Kaveh's turn. I can go and push. Where do I push that? I'm guessing from the other side? Maybe I push this up. I can still get there. And I push this that way. Yeah. Oh, but they can't go over the same spaces. Okay. But I can still push this way. Yeah. Got him.
Okay. King, don't you think this all rather inappropriate? You may as well be handing them victory on a silver platter. Do not expect me to follow your lead.
Okay. Suit yourself.
So first I'll go up here and unlock this one. Oh, okay. Not the one I was expecting. But I can also hit the one down here as well. Perfect. Now Kaveh, you can move. I think I can get all the way around. I can move this here. And then... I have to push it again, aren't I? If I push it too far, it's not going to be able... Yeah. I might have to reset this, actually.
Strange time to catch up on sleep.
I'm
can't
not
even
sleeping. I'm
move
thinking.
this around.
It's not that simple, you know.
I can move this 2 spaces, and now I can move it and push it around. Okay. Can I get... I can't get back there. That sucks. Okay, well, let's reset this. Dang, I thought I had it. All right, well...
Ibis King, don't you think this all rather inappropriate? You may as well be handing them victory on a silver platter. Do not expect me to follow
twice
your
first.
Suit yourself.
We can unlock this. Kaveh can't even sprint. Unlock this too, because why not? Wish I could like warp back to the starting space so I don't have to run all the way back every time. But actually, I'll keep it there. Yeah, that seems fine. Oh no, I might need to go straight through, huh? Okay.
Strange time to catch up on sleep.
I'm
Path
not
blocked.
sleeping,
No.
I'm thinking. It's not that simple, you know.
Okay, well, let's unlock this door, because then now I know I can do this one. All right. So the next question is, can I get... No, I cannot. All right. Kave's gonna have to move this one again. I need to move it down. Yes, I can do that. Perfect. Okay. Well, that clears up Alhatham's path. Yeah, now I can go ahead and move this back and go up.
Strange time to catch up on sleep.
I'm not sleeping, I'm thinking. It's not that simple, you know.
This one really wasn't that simple. Kudos to them for their little puzzle-ness.
Done.
Finally. It's over. But seriously, that was incredible. Standing on the chessboard felt completely different from standing on solid ground. Oh, sorry. I'll save my thoughts for later. Thanks to the three of you for helping us out with this.
We made but a humble
It was-
contribution.
Couldn't they just make it super easy and
You
whatever?
lived
I'm not
up
gonna
to our
question it.
expectations. Bravo. Our aid was not given for
This
naught.
feels like
addition to the
blockchain, where it's
existing
like
functions,
we're gonna do an
I'd
overly
like to ask you
complicated
for another
computation
favor.
just for the sake of being a lock
Since
on a door.
Aru's interference shield can cover the entirety of the mausoleum, it should be possible to extend its range even
Oh, how
further.
far?
So, building upon the existing functions to... I'm with you.
Imagine for a moment. What would the ideal outcome look like if this function were compatible with the devices?
I agree. This is the best solution possible. Please, everyone, we beg you to help us.
Me, oh my. Well, since you ask so very nicely, I suppose...
Naturally.
Oh, what are they cooking up? I'm gonna have to go pretty soon. Let's see how much of this is left. I'm not gonna be able to finish it, so I want to find a good stopping point here. What are we doing again? Vulcan Moon Act 10. Where is... No, that's not it. List of Archon quests, yeah. Welcome in chapter. Okay. We'll go into the end of this subquest. We've got 3 more little objectives. All right, Nahida, what do you want?
There you are.
What's up?
Miss Nicole truly is an angel. She shows great wisdom in guiding others, and she has already sent word to Neglin
That's true.
on her behalf. She
Thank you.
said that while the other members of the Hexen Circle are busy with
They're
important
always
work,
busy, yeah.
she is quite free, and she's more than willing to accompany the people of Sumeru for the entire journey. Oh, there's Nicole, all right. She is. So kind and enthusiastic. Well, time for us to get going.
Okay. Let's head out indeed. Is it going to be Nahida and Traveler, like, as a team? Oh, just the Traveler. Okay. A little traversal. Oh, look. There's the barrier. Interesting. Oh, yeah. Going to the border. Going over the wall. That's crazy. There's the virtual tree, and is there the big tree? Is it over there? Or is that the... No, up there is the tree from the other place. No, wait. Whatever. There it is, Natlan. So what can Mavwika help us with exactly?
This should be one of the closest places to Natlan in all of Sumeru. There's the barrier Nicole and Nefer mentioned. It completely cuts this nation off from the others. But why? Why separate you from the rest of the world now, specifically? And if I'm not mistaken, Irminsul was polluted once before, wasn't it?
Indeed. Permitted knowledge was eliminated, but the fact that Irminsul was polluted should remain... But the fact that Irminsul was polluted should remain unchanged. Right. So it's a known fact that it happened, but I guess the reality is nothing came of it, because Nahida dealt with that. Yeah!
Good question. I'm wondering the same thing myself.
That voice. Mawika! You got here pretty quickly.
Hello,
Well,
traveler.
she rides a motorcycle. It has been a while. Hey, Nahida's here.
Malika, I apologize for asking you to meet at the border on such short notice. I also apologize for not being able to greet you in person. The form in which you see me now is one carried by the traveler. Irminsul has been infiltrated by the doctor. We must be on our guard, as he can spy on information in the world from within the tree. Fortunately, there is no record of the traveler in Irminsul, and you are still within Natlan's borders.
My records will be preserved in the Night Kingdom,
Right,
rather
exactly.
than the ley lines.
There's a
As long
separate
as the Night
system.
Kingdom remains disconnected from the ley line cycle, the doctor has no way of knowing my movements.
Well, that's handy.
So by meeting each other in this way, the meeting essentially never happened. No wonder Paimon didn't come. Your activity would be recorded
interesting.
by Irminsul.
But what about Nahida? I guess since she's carried by the traveler.
The Natlanese have heard about the situation in Sumeru. With the borders sealed off, merchants have been forced to stop their shipments. It's pretty serious, and you're the ones bearing the brunt of it.
I'd like to address the question you raised at the beginning. I can offer a brief explanation, although it will sound rather cruel. I don't reach this conclusion gladly, but Irminsul predates the heavenly principles.
Right.
It existed long ago, when the dragons of Natlan were at the height of their power. So even when the people of Sumeru became ill because of pollution, it was not a critical issue from the perspective of Irminsul itself. As long as it continues to function normally, the barrier will not be activated. But this time, the Doctor's invasion has directly affected the tree.
Okay,
That
interesting.
is what caused the barrier to deploy. The heavenly principles established a rule that when Irminsul is plunged into grave danger, a portion of power will be reserved to isolate Sumeru.
Very interesting.
That way, even if Sumeru is destroyed, the outside world at least has
Yikes.
some time to catch its breath.
It's really that serious,
We
huh?
certainly need it.
The heavenly principles created almost everything that exists in Teyvat today.
Right, all the rules. Yeah.
Preserving the existence of the world and its inhabitants takes priority over protecting Sumeru.
Right, cut off the disease at the source, like cutting off your arm or leg.
Protecting Sumeru now falls to you.
Yes. My own power may be limited, especially compared to yours. But that doesn't mean that we're just gonna sit around and wait for the end. If necessary, I will utilize any and every means at my disposal.
Spoken like a true
Nicole and the Hexen Circle
Kusanali.
didn't say exactly what this meeting was about. But after hearing everything you've said so far,
Yeah, so what's her
I think I can guess where this is going.
That's right. Nahida and I discussed it at length. We both know how presumptuous this is, but...
I mean, the
You
Traveler's
use
the hero of
Pyro
Natlan.
Gnosis, don't you?
Ha! I was thinking that, like, Mavwika's the only Archon with the Gnosis right now.
Yes. You guessed
I guess Nouvelet technically also has a Gnosis. Or he has authority.
I only intended to borrow it, but the
citrus.
This is how the Gnosis is gonna get the Shneznaya.
So
Dang.
instead, what I ask of you is to please give the Pyro Gnosis to Sumeru.
Why do you sound so nervous? There's no need to be shy.
Surely a Gnosis is pretty important to a god.
They all have been kind of like poo-poo about giving away their Gnosis. They're like, yeah, sure, whatever, here you go.
I guess, but it's not as if losing it would suddenly
Yeah,
render
she's
us
like,
powerless.
I mean,
But
we
I'm
use
sure
it,
you
but
don't
not
need
that
me to
much.
tell you that. With all the nations you've traveled to and all the gods you've
Right,
met,
exactly.
you must have realized that by now. As
So what
far
does
as
a
I'm
Gnosis
concerned,
do?
A Gnosis is basically
Okay.
an elemental energy enhancer. But I don't usually use it. You know me. I like to think I'm pretty strong without it.
Right.
Yeah.
Huh.
Not about to dispute that.
So you see, you don't need to sweat it. Here, take the Pyro Gnosis.
Huh? Just like that?
Just like that?
Uh-huh. Just like that. To tell the truth, I've always toyed with the idea of giving it
It's a
to
cool
someone who
Gnosis.
needs it more than I do. I know you accompanied Nahida here to try and increase the chance of
Interesting.
success. It's a good thing you did, because your involvement is one of the main reasons you've managed to persuade me.
Are you sure about this? Handing over your Gnosis just because of me?
Dude, he's Tumaini.
I won't try to quantify it, but trust me, handing over the Gnosis to Tumaini is far from the craziest
Exactly.
idea I could think of. Besides, even if you hadn't come here personally, I think I still would have agreed to Nahida's request.
She's so cute.
Irminsul doesn't just affect
Yeah,
Sumeru.
Irminsul is pretty
it
serious.
impacts all of Teyvat.
Yep.
I know all too well how difficult it can be to protect the things you care about. You don't need to tell me the specifics of your plan. Where the Gnosis is involved, the tighter the secrecy, the higher your chances of success.
Dang, she's pretty chill.
Marika, my heartfelt thanks go to you and the people of Napland.
Don't mention it. But now for the hard part.
How do I actually give it to
How
you?
do I actually give it to you?
I have an idea.
He's gonna turn it into elemental energy. Oh! Or he could just ghost through it. Oh, he's not part of Irminsul. That's why.
Just as I thought.
Incredible. What did you do?
Just
Nothing.
made a lucky guess. This seems to happen quite a lot. Things that apply to everyone else don't seem to apply to me.
Irminsul usually produces effects based on the records it holds.
Yep.
Since the Traveler is a descender, Irminsul contains no records of him, and thus has no way to impede him.
Is that right? You really are full of surprises. Catch.
Whoa!
Don't throw it, Jesus.
Thank you, Mawika. Thank you for trusting us with something so important.
All right. No need to get so formal. It's not like we're strangers. Besides, there's still one problem. You might be able to pass through the barrier, but I don't know about the Gnosis.
Let me
Yeah,
try
absorb it.
something. I have the Pyro Gnosis in my hand. It feels strangely ordinary. Not particularly
Is the
heavy,
Traveler gonna become the
yet
Pyro Archon? Because
this
it's the
tiny thing
authority of a god.
symbolizes the mighty authority of a god.
Eat it.
I need to think hard about my memories of Pyro. My memories of journeying through Natlan. All those important experiences I've had.
I love how the Natlan characters are all like rainbow
The
coated.
Gnosis disappeared. Traveler, are you alright?
I'm fine. The Pyro Gnosis disappeared into my body.
Just like Phlogiston,
Just
yeah.
like Phlogiston.
Maybe it resonates with you because you've mastered the power of Phlogiston. You might not be recorded in the ley lines, but you're still our Tumaini.
Whew.
All right. I think it's time for me to end the stream. My baby's going crazy. Made it back with the
Please allow me to
Gnosis. Yep.
express my gratitude once again, Marika.
Pleasure.
All right. Well,
Well,
now we'll see what the
I've
Gnosis
given
can
you
actually
all the
do.
help I can. The rest is up to you.
We won't let you down.
Yeah. We aren't about to lose.
Very, very interesting. All right. Okay, we gotta debrief this with Nahida.
Traveler, Paimon, how are you feeling?
Not bad.
Paimon's a teensy bit nervous, but only a teeny tiny bit. Of course. After all the adventures you've had with
Yeah,
the
it's been a while
Traveler,
since we've
I'm sure
done
you've
the
gained
Sumeru
a lot
quest.
of experience in Chrono.
I'm doing all right. What about you, Nahida? How are you holding up?
With the negative effects of Irminsul, I'm a bit like a piece of fruit that's been burrowed into by hungry insects and left to rot.
Oh, yikes.
I'd be lying if I said it was nothing, but please don't
There's still some
worry.
edible parts, though, right?
We all know what we're getting into, and we've prepared as well as we can. I believe in everyone. I believe in you. And I believe in myself. Stoking the fire inside oneself is certainly one way to live. But knowing when to rely on one's companions is
very
also
true.
a form of great wisdom. I've been quietly learning little things from everyone. Like plucking tufts of fur from a sumpter beast.
Me too. With the constant traveling, I'm always learning and growing. That's the journey of life.
I think there's someone else here who would share that sentiment.
Oh? Oh! Hat guy.
Don't worry about what I think. I was just passing by and happened to overhear your conversation.
What do you gotta say?
Hat guy, this is the top floor. No one passes by the top floor.
It is when you can fly.
Says who? You can fly
Yes,
just like
exactly.
I can. I would have thought it makes sense to you of all people.
I don't know why, but I feel a little more relaxed now.
It shows that you feel comfortable laying down your burdens in our presence. It means that Sumeru is a place you can trust, and we feel exactly the same way around you. That's what it means to be friends.
Oh, and he's gone. Okay, bye. Quest progress save. That's what I want to hear. All right. And then we have to like walk around and talk to everyone. Okay. Before we do that, go elsewhere. Okay. Well, I can. Is this? Can I like? Okay, it can't warp to anywhere. I think this is where I can leave, or I can do this, right? Yeah. Yeah, I can confirm that. Okay. Well, when we come back, we'll figure out what is happening with the Pyro Gnosis and how Sumeru's going to get out of all of this turmoil. I wonder if the tree's not visible here. It didn't actually change the story map. But before we go, I'm going to do one last wish. I'm just going to burn all 10 of these. I'll deal with what I want to pull when we come back next time, because we will be back to finish this Archon quest, hopefully relatively soon. I don't want to wait too long. I'd rather get this done and get to the end of it, because I'm curious about what happens. I still think a Dr. Clone is behind all this, but we'll see. Nahida seemed to imply it was someone else, and Hat Guy seemed to imply it was a different person, but I don't know. If you're a clone, is that really a different person? I guess we'll find out. All right, here we go. Let's just do a 10. Let's see if we get a 5-star. It'd be a great way to end the stream. Come on. Come on, let's get some good. Let's get some good. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Bow. Greatsword. Come on. I want a Skyward Atlas. Or I want... Jean would be nice. Dia would be nice. I probably could have waited till I got... if what's his face is gonna be a 5-star on the standard. The next character, I forget, the cryo character, shows that how much I'm interested in actually pulling on that banner. But any another 5-star catalyst would be cool, actually. Just any of them. Sky, even the Wind Prayer one would be nice. Come on. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy.
I am
Yo, ka-ching!
of the Liga of
It
Chisin.
finally happened.
We live in an era of change, as the old order
No
that
way.
has existed for 1,000 years is about to be rewritten. Join me. Let us bear witness to this historical moment together.
Wow. My first kitching after all this time, it finally happened. Amazing. Sacrificial bow. Yo, let's go. I can't believe after so many years, I finally got that final 5-star standard character. Dang. And just before Stellar Conduct 2. We'll see. I mean, maybe Kuching will be actually pretty good. I'll have to see if she's worth building. Nice, nice, nice. Well, I think that is it for me. Oh, let's grab some of these achievements. That's nice. What was that thing in here? Is it? No. Oh, I know what I can do. I get one more of these bad boys. Yeah, that's it. Okay.
My desk.
All right. Again, I'll be back relatively soon to finish up this quest. But as always, I love you all very much. Please be sure to stay safe, stay healthy, and of course, stay positive. And I'll catch you all on the next episode of Genshin Impact. Bye-bye.